2, most anticipated game of 2019. 3, best gaming/nerd memory. Most anticipated game of 2019, gentlemen. Moose, Sekiro, right?
I don't know.
I go back and forth between that and Spelunky 2, to be honest with you.
It's so different from Dark Souls. I would have to say, yeah, Sekiro, and maybe Neo 2.
Yeah.
So ones that we know, I have a feeling like Neo 2 is going to fall in 2019 more than Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For that, a little bit for The Last of Us 2, but if I was going to go on games that are actually launching this year, obviously Sekiro is coming out in like 2 months, and then Neo has not had a release date given, but I have a feeling it's like in the next 3 months they'll be like, it's coming out late summer or fall, because they're gonna have to start getting the hype train going. Unless, hey, if they want to slide it out to 2020, do it. Polish the hell out of that fucking thing.
Imagine that as a console launch game. That would be so cool.
Like we're getting to the point where we're getting to the next, to the launch of a console, and what games are going to be on it. I mean, dollars to donuts. Horizon 2 will be on PS5 launch title, and if Bloodborne 2 even if it exists, it's going to be a launch title.
Yeah.
It will be enough time for him to come back and work on it. I'll bet you money Miyazaki is working with Studio Japan again, and they are working on the bones of Bloodborne 2, and he's gonna come fine tune them and then put the meat on it after Sekiro launches, and then next year, boom, or the year after, whatever, it'll come out. I have a feeling that's the way they're running it, because people forget about that. People are like, oh, well, he did Deracine, he's doing Sekiro, and it's like, yeah, but did you forget that he worked with Studio Japan on Bloodborne? So he had help. I ain't saying that they did a vast majority of it, but he has people to help him, and he could be bouncing back and forth between him even now as Sekiro's entering the final leg of its development cycle. So, anyways, Sekiro and Neo 2 for this year, and Division 2. I'm kind of pumped for Division 2. So,
Corey?
I mean, right now it's probably Anthem and then Fire Emblem.
Okay.
For Switch. Although you could probably throw
fall, Fire Emblem.
They haven't
announced a date. Okay.
No, they just said 2019. So
okay, cool.
You could probably throw Luigi's Mansion 3 in there as well.
Cool.
I really like Luigi's Mansion a lot. But
now, that's actually a Switch game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will probably get that because I like the Luigi's Mansion. I wish I never. Is Dark Moon on Switch now?
No, Dark Moon still.
They ported the original to 3DS, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because that fucking makes so much sense, Nintendo. God damn.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the list of the thing is, this year with Nintendo, they have a ton of support games. They just don't have any A tier games yet. I mean, Pokemon's the only one right now that's been announced. That's this is our tentpole gonna sell systems game, right? They've got a lot of ports coming over. They've got a lot of, Mortal Kombat 11's coming to Switch, so that's kind of a big get for them.
And that Yoshi game never came out.
It's coming out in March 29th.
So,
but they've got a ton of Final Fantasies coming out. They have Wolfenstein and Doom are both coming. So, I mean, they've got a lot, but they don't have they just don't have that A tier game, unless they're planning. I don't know. I don't see Metroid being this year. A lot of people say that Animal Crossing is going to be a tentpole game for them. I'm just I don't. Is Animal Crossing that popular? I don't know.
One lady it was.
Yeah. Well. I don't. Is Animal Crossing that popular? I mean, I don't really know anybody that plays
think
that much Animal Crossing.
Every time an Animal Crossing game has come out, I hear, like, I know the last time one came out, I was listening to multiple podcasts where all of them were like, yeah, I can't wait to get into Animal Crossing, do my daily stuff, and then move on. And that goes on for a little bit, tapers off slowly or quickly, depending on the podcast I was listening to at the time, and then never heard about it again. And that last Animal Crossing, the Happy Home Designer or whatever, just did not.
I mean, that's not really a real Animal Crossing game, is it?
Right. That didn't. No one talked about that, to my knowledge.
I mean, I guess I could like look up stats, but
And Deshaun's still in the chat. He said, "My daughter loves Animal Crossing, and so do her friends. It'll be big." Okay.
Yeah, for the parents that have kids that have Switches.
I guess it is popular. So Animal Crossing sales to date, the last major entry, New Leaf, sold 12 million copies.
Yeah, that's big.
The Wii version sold 5 million copies.
Yep, that's big.
The DS version sold 12 million copies. The GameCube version sold 3 million copies.
Wow.
And even that Wii U Amiibo Festival game sold over 1 million copies. So, okay, Animal Crossing's popular. My bad.
Sure.
What you mean? We don't know everything? Huh? Weird.
It's almost like Pokemon. I mean, but people, like, when you hear the name Pokemon, people know it's popular. But like everybody, apparently, a lot of people are like, I'll pick up a system and I'll get Animal Crossing when it comes out. So, I mean, that's good for them. More power to the people that are enjoying it, because that could be a tentpole, for Nintendo.
Yeah. Man, I'm just, the list Nintendo has this year is a bunch of games that I'm gonna play because I like them, but like nothing you can probably like sell systems for. Like,
right.
I don't think Fire Emblem's that game, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm really worried about Three Houses, by the way. That game is not. It's doing a lot of things. So,
what do you think that they would try and put out that could sell systems for the holiday season?
I mean, Pokemon.
You think they'd have something up their sleeve for
Pokemon's going to sell systems? There's rumors of a sequel to Mario Rabbids. I think those two could sell systems. I think. Hold on, let me bring up my
Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, but that's not coming this year. If it comes this year, I will
eat your hat.
Yep, I'll eat my hat. That was a joke from somewhere.
Y'all heard it here, Deshaun.
Keep pads on Corey.
I had a list of Switch games coming out, but I don't know where it's at anymore. So I guess we're not reading them.
I feel like I think for me personally, there's a lot more room for indies this year.
Yeah, I think that I think that I'm more excited for stuff we don't know is coming out.
All right, yeah. I found my list of Switch games coming this year. The big ones: the 2D Mario game port, Travis Strikes Again, Shovel Knight's getting their physical edition, Mortal Kombat, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, and 12, 9 and 7 also at some point.
Jeez. Team
Sonic Racing, Crash Team Racing, and Ace Attorney trilogy is coming out in February. Animal Crossing, Bloodstained.
Bloodstained.
Daemon X Machina. I think that's a cool looking game, but I don't know.
That game looks good, but yeah, I'm definitely waiting.
Fire Emblem Three Houses, Luigi's Mansion 3, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. There's a rumored Pikmin game supposed to come out this year. Resident Evil 1, 0, and 4, Saints Row the Third, Sayonara Wild Hearts. I mean, that looks cool for rhythm game fans, but it's not me. So Town, which is developed by the Pokemon team, Wolfenstein, and Yoshi's Crafted World is what we know right now.
I don't think any of those are system sellers.
That's what I'm saying. And then you have Bayonetta 3 and Metroid with a question mark by their release dates. So,
yeah.
Also, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is also supposed to come to Switch at some point. But none of those are system sellers except for... I think the hype for Metroid Prime 4 is real. Like, I think a lot of people are looking forward to that game. I know Metroid statistically doesn't sell well, but I feel like this one's going to be different.
Well, the Metroid Prime games were like the good indie bands albums before they signed major labels. Like that was the only real time I can remember people talking about Metroid in terms of a current relevance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody's always said, "Oh, Super Metroid is one of the best games ever. Original Metroid is one of the best games ever." Whatever, but like, that's always been a hindsight is 2020 situation. But Metroid Prime, like, they were kind of poised to do something kind of special. And then they tried something different, and so many people hated it. Other M got a bad fucking rap.
See, I didn't think Other M was that bad.
No, I don't either. It's just it was the situation of, well, this isn't what I wanted.
Plus, it was on the Wii, dude. Come on, you shouldn't be making that type of game on the Wii. I'm sorry, the Wii's controller is the worst.
Oh yeah, it's garbage.
I'm sorry. It was good for Wii Sports, and it was good for Pikmin 3 on the Wii U.
Yeah,
those are the only two games I stand by for the Wii remote.
Yeah.
So. Because that's the only way you can throw Pikmin while you're running was with the Wii remote nunchuck.